Hello dear audience. Today, we will explore together one of the oldest but equally attractive and challenging professions on the vast ocean, the scallop and oyster fishing industry. With modern fishing boats and advanced technology, fishermen today can exploit hundreds of tons of scallops and oysters every day, providing the market with quality and nutritious products. From fierce waves to the difficulties in protecting marine resources, the journey of fishermen is always a rich picture of perseverance and passion for the job. Join me to learn the story behind this industry. Discover the value of each batch of scallops and oysters scooped from the sea, and their significant contributions to the economy. The scallop and oyster fishing industry has been around for hundreds of years, with traditional and manual fishing methods, until today, when modern fishing boats with cutting-edge technology have become indispensable companions of fishermen. But how to catch these tiny creatures in the middle of the ocean? Each trip is not simply taking the boat out to sea and casting nets, but also requires a lot of techniques and experience, because scallops and oysters often live on the seabed or cling to coral reefs. Fishermen often use specialized boats with specially designed nets and traps to harvest scallops and oysters effectively. During the exploitation process, fishermen must also pay attention to regulations on natural resource conservation, to ensure a stable supply and protect the marine environment for future generations. Not only that, scallop and oyster fishing also brings many nutritional benefits. Scallops and oysters are a rich source of minerals such as iron, zinc, magnesium and B vitamins, which are very good for health. When it comes to the commercial value of scallops and oysters, we cannot fail to mention the large consumer market and export potential. The demand for these seafood products is not only high domestically but also in international markets such as Japan, Korea, and European countries. Scallops and oysters can be processed into many delicious dishes. From sashimi, salads to grilled or steamed dishes. With modern fishing techniques, scallops and oysters are increasingly improved in quality and meet the strict food safety standards of the international market, opening up many opportunities for sustainable development for the seafood industry. One of the factors that makes scallops and oysters stand out from other seafood is their high commercial value and export potential. Scallops and oysters are not only popular in high-end restaurants in the country but also become indispensable dishes in Asian and European countries. Contributing significantly to the export turnover of the seafood industry. Each fishing trip catches hundreds of tons of scallops and oysters. Not only a technological achievement but also a testament to the persistent efforts of fishermen. Not stopping there, scallops and oysters also have high commercial and export value, bringing in large revenues for the economy and contributing to solving the employment problem for many workers in coastal areas, thanks to the tireless efforts in improving technology and enhancing product quality. Vietnamese seafood enterprises have been making a strong mark on the international market, affirming the position of our country's seafood industry on the world map. Through the journey to explore the scallop and oyster fishing industry today, we can see the remarkable development of the fishing industry, from the use of primitive means to modern technology, from skilled fishermen with many years of experience to enthusiastic young people. Each scallop, each oyster harvested is the result of many months of hard work and love for the profession of fisherman. Hopefully, this industry will continue to develop strongly and sustainably, bringing benefits not only economically but also environmentally and culturally to the community. When mentioning the scallop and oyster fishing industry, people often immediately think of the image of fishing boats going out to sea in the vast sky and sea, facing big waves and challenges that the ocean brings. For fishermen, the sea is not only a source of livelihood but also a source of pride. A place for them to demonstrate their perseverance, strength and ingenuity in their work. From early morning when the sun just rose, modern boats set off. Fishermen began their work with determination and enthusiasm. Modern technology plays a very important role in the fishing process. Fishing boats today are equipped with GPS, radar and sonar devices to accurately detect the location of scallop and oyster beds on the seabed. This helps fishermen save time, effort and optimize harvest yields. In addition, specialized equipment also helps protect the marine ecosystem by minimizing unnecessary impacts on other organisms. Fishermen often use harvesting methods such as dredging, a technique that uses a suction machine to harvest scallops and oysters from the seabed. This method is not only effective but also helps ensure the quality of the scallops and oysters when brought onto the boat. During the harvesting process, fishermen must always check the quality of each scallop and oyster to ensure that only the best products are transferred to the holding tank. Not only are they a rich and nutritious food source, scallops and oysters are also one of the sources of low-fat protein, rich in omega-3 minerals and vitamins that are important for health. Thanks to these nutritional components, scallops and oysters are not only popular in Vietnam but also a favorite food in many countries around the world. Dishes made from scallops and oysters such as raw oysters, scallops grilled with garlic butter, or sashimi dishes all bring great flavor and are rich in nutritional value. In addition to nutritional value, the scallop and oyster industry also makes great contributions to the economy and trade. With great export potential, Vietnamese scallops and oysters are favored by importers in Japan, Korea, and Europe. Domestic seafood enterprises are constantly striving to improve product quality, from the exploitation process to the processing and packaging stages, to meet international food safety standards. This helps Vietnamese seafood products increasingly affirm their position in the global market, enhancing the value of the national brand. Compared to other types of seafood such as shrimp, fish or crab, scallops and oysters have their own outstanding characteristics. Their uniqueness lies not only in their nutritional value but also in their flavor and diverse processing methods. Unlike shrimp or fish that are easy to process in many ways, scallops and oysters can be eaten raw, grilled, steamed, or processed into unique and high-class dishes. Thanks to this special feature, They are often chosen by high-class restaurants as the main dish in luxurious parties. In addition, the scallop and oyster fishing industry also contributes positively to solving the problem of labor and employment for many fishermen in coastal areas. Expanding export markets and developing the seafood processing industry also means creating many job opportunities for workers. From catching, transporting to processing and distributing products. This not only helps improve the economic life of fishermen but also contributes to the sustainable development of coastal economic zones. With the development of the scallop and oyster fishing industry, maintaining natural resources is an extremely important issue. Today's fishermen not only focus on increasing production but also have to comply with regulations on marine resource conservation. Regulations on seasons, fishing sizes and marine conservation areas are strictly applied to ensure that scallop and oyster resources will not be exhausted. These efforts are a testament to the commitment of fishermen and businesses to protect natural resources and the marine environment. Contributing to the sustainable development of the seafood industry. The scallop and oyster fishing industry not only brings high economic value but also is an endless source of inspiration for the spirit of work and perseverance of fishermen. From modern technology, advanced harvesting processes to rich nutritional value and unique flavors, scallops and oysters have become an indispensable part of the seafood industry. Hopefully, through this video, you can learn more about this industry and feel the efforts of fishermen every time they sail the sea to bring us delicious and nutritious seafood dishes. Going deeper into the harvesting techniques and operations, we will better understand the complexity and persistent efforts of fishermen on each trip. Scallop and oyster fishing requires many skills and specialized equipment. Scallop and oyster fishing boats are often equipped with specialized machinery with high capacity, allowing fishermen to effectively access scallop and oyster beds deep under the seabed, in addition to using technologies such as sonar for detection. Fishermen also have to coordinate smoothly with specialized equipment such as excavators, tow cables, or complex mechanical devices to bring scallops and oysters onto boats while maintaining optimal quality. After harvesting, scallops and oysters are transferred to holding tanks and stored in cold environments to keep them fresh. This process is often done on board to prevent spoilage and meet food safety standards. Once the ship returns to port, scallops and oysters will continue to undergo sorting, processing, and packaging to prepare for distribution to markets and restaurants, or export to international markets. The scallop and oyster industry not only contributes to the national economy but is also part of the culture and lifestyle of coastal communities. Since ancient times, coastal residents have made a living by fishing and built a unique maritime culture with rituals, customs, and legendary stories associated with the sea. Today, although technology and exploitation methods have changed a lot, the spirit and love of fishermen are still an important driving force, helping them overcome all challenges to continue to stick to the sea, contributing to the development of the country's marine economy. Looking to the future, the scallop and oyster industry still has a lot of potential for development. Businesses and governments are working together to expand the market, while applying measures to protect natural resources to ensure sustainability. Many new initiatives are being implemented, such as the application of integrated farming models and biotechnology in developing scallop and oyster varieties with fast growth and good quality. Investing in new technology and techniques not only helps increase productivity but also minimizes the impact on the marine environment, preserving the natural ecosystem. Compared to many other fishing industries, the scallop and oyster fishing industry has its own appeal, because these seafood not only bring high economic benefits but also help connect and preserve the traditional marine culture of the people. Each batch of scallops and oysters on the boat is the result of the fishermen's hard work and love for the job. And each scallop and oyster product that reaches consumers is the crystallization of hard work and persistent efforts. We hope that through today's journey to learn about the scallop and oyster fishing industry. You have gained more insight into this industry as well as the values it brings. For fishermen, each sea trip is not only a job, but also a source of pride, a continuation of traditional values and a significant contribution to the Vietnamese marine economy and culture. Thank you for joining us in this video. Let's support Vietnam's seafood industry by choosing sustainable seafood products and contribute to the development of Vietnam's marine industry. Goodbye and see you in the next videos. ChatGPT may have errors. Please check important information.